So today we're going to take a look at the version of the Oregon Trail that everyone remembers. It seems this is sort of the one that's burned into the public consciousness. This is the Apple II color version. Came out in 1985. We're going to go ahead and turn the sound off to start. Sorry, but it just doesn't work well on this emulator. And then we're going to travel the trail. So this is after the teletype version in that first Apple version that was simply called Oregon. It was part of a whole bunch of other games. This came out. I did pick a banker. I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for that, but that's just because I really would like to finish this instead of just wandering around forever. We're going to take the obvious route with the names here. And yes. So, this is. I've actually never played this version of the Oregon Trail, so this should be interesting. The first version I played was the DOS version. Of course, we get a whole bunch of money because we're a banker, and that's why playing as the banker is easy. You'll see a lot of the descriptions are a lot better in this version as to what you need to buy to get on the trail. Also, it tells you how much of each thing you need. You'll notice as we get into there. So we'll take 5 yokes of oxen, and you'll notice it even makes you do, this is actually pretty ingenious since it's an educational piece of software, it makes you do multiplication here. Because it just tells you that you need 200 pounds of food a person and that you have 5 people. And then it relies on you to figure out what 5 times 2 is. But we're actually going to get way more than that. Alright. And then same thing here. It makes you do multiplication. So 2 sets of clothes per person, 5 people. You get the idea. But again, we're going to get way more than we need because we're the banker, and banker can do what he wants. We can spend a ton of money here and we'll still have a ton of it left over. The biggest problem is probably going to be overloading our wagon. I don't know if that was an issue in this first one. I know it became an issue in later ones where it would be harder to make your way across rivers and stuff. But I suppose we'll find out. I am very curious to see, obviously since I got this disk image off the internet, I'm very curious to see the gravestones in this disk image. See what people have left on here. And we're just going to go ahead and go because we're just starting off. Obviously it looks a lot better than the older version, but it still has the same basic information, how far you've gone. Oh, what the fuck? That was all of our clothing. That was all of it. So we're definitely gonna have to get some more clothing at the next fort. No, I don't really want to look around. I just want to cross it. I think we're gonna take the safe route and take a ferry. Yeah, we only have to wait 2 days. So, and we have all sorts of money. That's probably going to kill me in the long run because I'm going to keep saying that I have all sorts of money, and then at the end, I'm going to run out. So maybe I should be a bit more conservative about that. But oh well. But you still have that basic information there on the bottom that tells you everything you need to know. And honestly, it's better this way than it is in later incarnations because it just clutters the screen up. Sure, we're going to look around this time. Maybe there's somebody who can get us some clothing. Let's see here. Attempt to trade. No one wants to trade with you today. Well, fuck them. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and continue. Now we get to pick what we want to do at this river crossing. Only 2.7 feet deep, but I'm still going to take the safe route. Not as safe as the ferry, because there is no ferry, but we're going to caulk the wagon and hope it doesn't... Oh! Great. Well, that's pretty good. If it tipped over and we only lost a single wagon tongue, I would say that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go to a fort next. I can buy some more clothes after that thief stole all of them. Yes, a gravesite. Awesome. Yeah, didn't spell pepperoni or cheese right. This is definitely an educational title. Teaches you all about math and basic skills, but fuck spelling. Still can't spell. All right, let's see if we can buy ourselves some clothes and another. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with another wagon tongue. Man, shit is a lot more expensive here. Oh well. All right, and now I wonder what happens when we talk to people. They probably just give you random educational facts. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on the trail. There's probably music here, but since I have the emulator jacked way up. Oh, great. That's actually not that much food, so that's not terrible. Anyway, so I have the emulator CPU cycles jacked way, way up. So it was really screwing up the music, but I think that it's much better for us to actually be running at a decent pace than for us to have kind of shitty um, chiptune type music. Man, this one is just not going great. Bad water. I already had thieves steal crap twice, and now I get to switch discs here. See if I remember how to do this. Yeah, I do. Okay. And yes, I would like to look around and buy some more food. This is actually some pretty, for the time, this is some pretty good pictures that they made here. I will give them that. Alright, let's see if we can buy some food. And let's see. I guess maybe. Oh shit, I don't remember what we replaced. I think. Well, not one of those, because we already have three of those. There we go. Okay. And now let's continue. Oh, now we have purple mountains in the background. Jeff has measles. Fantastic. I wonder if is there anything I can even do about it. Let's see. Yeah, I can stop to rest, I guess. So let's rest for like 3 days. See if Jeff's measles get better. Even though I don't need to hunt for food, I'm going to. Just to see what the hunting minigame is like. So arrow keys to point the rifle. Spacebar to fire the rifle. Oh wow. Okay. The interesting thing you can't see about this is using the arrow keys actually just turns you. It doesn't point you in the direction of the. That's interesting. Better than the last one. I'll give you that, but also not great. Also, it looks like here we can go ahead and look at this map. Trying to exhaust all our options. Oh, that's actually a pretty good map. So we're about halfway right now. We could change food rations if we wanted to. I could actually up that if I wanted to. I don't, but I think it's already as high. Yeah, it's already as high as it can go. Or we could change pace, which I also don't want to do because we got measles. So we're just going to continue. And we found some wild fruit to supplement our food stores. One of the oxen is injured. Now Jeff has typhoid. Fantastic. This is just going. When we get to this landmark, we're going to rest for a few days. And Drew has a fever. We're definitely going to rest at this landmark. Oh, this is Independence Rock, even. Landmark I actual recognizable landmark, not just a fort or something like that. So we're just going to stop to rest here for 5 days, and hopefully Drew and Jeff don't die. We're also down to about 1,000 pounds of food. We actually might have to go hunting pretty soon. Oh hey, some more bullets to help with that hunting. No, not particularly. Oh god. I have to make a choice now? I want to see the map first so that I know what I'm getting myself into. So I guess going to the fort would be a sort of yeah, it looks like going to the fort would be a detour if you really needed to go to a fort, which I don't. So we're gonna continue along the trail instead of making the detour down to the fort. I wonder, where can I actually see, let's hit return and see if I can, oh, I actually can't see. I can see that health is good, but it doesn't show me each person's individual health. Oh well. So I just kind of have to guess by an overall indicator. And that might even just be my health. I don't know. Been a while since we had a wow 20 feet deep. We're definitely gonna take a ferry here. That's a lot of days to wait, but I don't know if we probably won't brush up against winter. But I guess we'll find out. 144 miles to Soda Springs. Very little water, but health is still good, so I suppose that's good enough. And now Jeff broke his leg. Jeff Jeff is just all kinds of fucked up. Like seriously. It's all kinds of fucked up. I think we're gonna rest when we get up here. Because, somehow resting helps broken legs. Again, I have to give them credit for these these pictures that they did. You can actually tell what they are, which is certainly saying something. We're just gonna rest for a few days here before we go again. I'm probably gonna have someone die, and from what we've seen so far, it's probably gonna be Jeff. Jeff broke his other leg. Great. We're gonna have to buy some food here. We're gonna have to go hunting eventually, but I guess I'm trying to avoid that as long as I can. We could trade at any of the little places, but I imagine it's better to just buy it. Also, you'll notice here that everything's getting progressively more expensive as we go along, which makes it a hell of a lot harder. And now I don't have any money. So, if we run out of food again, we absolutely have to go hunting. Which I really don't want to do. Yep, Jeff's dead. Great. Died of a broken leg. Didn't let me bury him or anything. That kind of sucks. No, just replace. No, I guess I should probably repair it. But I was unable to repair it anyway, so I replaced it. I should probably rest up here at this river because health went down to fair. Although that could have been because someone died. That's a pretty good possibility. But we're gonna rest anyway. But it's August. We are pushing it now because we've still got a ways to go. I'm pretty sure, and it's August, and I don't remember what happens when you hit winter, but it's probably not good. It's probably not good. I could always increase the pace, but I'd rather not. Could hire an Indian to help. For 3 sets of clothing? Sure. I've got lots of those. Well, now I do. Yay. Thank you, Indian. Or Native American. Sorry. Lost the trail. So much of this stuff is randomly generated. It's so much of getting to the end of this game is just absolute luck. Like, there's no way I can control so many of these things. Brad has a snake bite. Should probably rest, I guess. Man. And now we're going to keep going because we need to make it there before winter. And yeah, resting didn't really help. Brad died from a snake bite. Wonder if there's anybody, if anybody's going to be alive by the time we get to the end of the trail here. 6 bullets. Man, he didn't put much effort into the stealing. If he only took 6 bullets. Oh my god. I think maybe that the shit, it just more shit happens as we get. Finally, exhaustion, something I can actually fix with resting. And now it's September, so let's go ahead and look at the map before we rest, see how much farther we have to go. Oh, actually not that far. We should get there before winter. I feel a little better now about stopping to rest for a while. Oh, I bet the fort's probably another detour. Where are we? Yeah, let's just keep going. We don't have any money to spend at that fort anyway. So we're gonna head there. We're down to 900 pounds of food. So we're actually gonna go. Now Drew has a snake bite. So let's go ahead and hit return. We're gonna go hunting and then we're gonna rest. I think the game procedurally just picks someone and then just does everything it can do to kill them. Everything in its power. Wow, 2 pounds of meat. Great. Let's try that again. I wonder if it's taking, so it's September 23rd. Let's see if it takes days away when we hunt. I really hope it does not. That should be a lot of food. And that's all we're going to get, I think. 115, we were able to carry 100 back. That should do us. And yeah, it's taking a day away every time I hunt. Great. And I bet it doesn't count as resting towards sick people's health either. So let's continue. Now Vinny has the measles. Drew has a broken arm. It's just doing everything it can to fucking kill everyone. We're gonna go ahead and rest again. It's October now. And fuck. But I really don't want everybody to die. That doesn't mean they won't. But I'd rather us hit winter than everybody die. So, oh, I can't. I guess, yeah, the longest I can wait is 9 days. So we're going to do that. Which I know is pushing it, but we need to push it. Because if everyone's dead, it doesn't really matter. Man, I don't even know what the difference. I would imagine that floating down the Columbia River is probably extremely dangerous. So I guess we're going to take the toll road. And I have to pay $10 to travel the road. Am I willing to do this? Yes. 100 miles to the Willamette Valley. Yeah. Yeah, I was able to repair it. Health is back to good, though. We're gonna have to go hunting when we get up here, I think. Down to about 700 pounds of food. Yay! We made it to Oregon. Yay us. See how many points we got. 3 people were still alive and in good health. We had a wagon. That's good. 10 oxen, 7 spare wagon parts, 14 sets of clothing, 272 bullets, which was way excessive, 696 pounds of food, and $57 in cash. And now I guess we can flip the diskette back to side 1 and see if we get in the Oregon top 10. Great, I guess. So yeah, it's obviously far more advanced than the last version. It's just, and also, oh, I do totally get a spot here. Great, with 1,600 points. Well, mostly because I probably I didn't pick a hard class. Ah, crap. So that's the first real version of the Oregon Trail. Next time we're going to take a look at the DOS version of the Oregon Trail Deluxe. Until then, I'll see you later.